I'd like to call the meeting to order. Could I have a roll call, please?
Belsley.
Here.
Dobb.
Here.
Hare.
Here.
Herman.
Here.
Kaufman.
Here.
Newhouse.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
See, I'm in my position.
There are no public hearings today, no presentations of special reports. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to make a comment? I think he'd like to, but he's just not going to. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to pull anything from the consent agenda? Tonight we have minutes and bills. Would any of the board members like to pull anything from the consent agenda? There being no, could I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved, Your Honor. Second.
Second by Sam. Any questions? Call it, please.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yeah. I have a resolution to propose. At our last meeting, the board was honored to recognize Bob Becker's Lady Potters, who won the Class 3A State Basketball Championship. Tonight, I would ask for approval to pass a resolution honoring the 7th grade girls volleyball team that just won the state championship.
So moved, Your Honor. Second.
Second by Belsley, moved by Trustee Newhouse.
They also won the basketball state title. Call it.
Yes, please.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
When this is signed, we'll make sure that each member of the team gets a copy. I'd also like to point out that Don Swearingen's 7th grade girls basketball team also won, and the boys golf team won, so we'll have another resolution or two to pass at the next game, because we are becoming a sports mecca here in Morton.
Title down.
See a trend.
Village clerk,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
village administrator.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
I would like to point out that Clifton, Larson, and Allen is going to start our village audit on June the 8th. We anticipate that they'll be done about mid-September, at which time they'll report to the board. Did you want to add anything to that?
No, we're good.
Chief of Police,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Corporate Counsel,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Fire and Emergency Services.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Public Works.
I have several items, Your Honor. The first item is this is acceptance of bid for Crestwood Street, Fernwood Street, and Greenwood Street projects in the amount of $1,073,498.73, and award of contract for same to Illinois Civil Contractors Incorporated out of East Peoria.
So moved. Second.
Second by Belsley, moved by Kaufman. Discussion? Call a vote, please.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Second item is B, approval to waive formal bidding for a Kenworth T470 cab and chassis tandem truck. That's a dual tandem truck for the gas distribution department, and acceptance of proposal from CIT Group Incorporated in the amount of $88,108. This includes the trade-in of our 2000 Sterling truck.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Second by Ginger.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Third item, C, this goes in conjunction with the truck. This is approval to waive formal bidding for the dump body hydraulics and a new wing snowplow for this gas department truck, and acceptance of proposal from Koenig Body and Equipment Incorporated in the amount of $74,613.
So moved.
Second by Belsley. Any discussion on this? Call it.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Next item, I will highlight too, we just passed the budget. These are all within the budgeted amounts, and that's the reason why these are all coming up at the same time is we're getting ready to gear up and get going here. So we'd like to take possession here in May or early June on these. Next item is approval to waive formal bidding for a Caterpillar 259D compact track loader skid steer for the street department and acceptance of proposal from Altorfer Incorporated in the amount of $52,681. I will stress this is a 36-month guaranteed buyback of $32,500. So at the end of 3 years, there's some hour requirements in there, but we usually don't hit those hours. So we will get back $32,000. So the difference is what we'll be paying for those 3 years.
So moved. Second.
Second by Don. Any discussion? Please call it.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Next item is E. I'd like to ask for permission to request bids for the downtown parking lot project located between West Adams and West Washington Street and just east of South Plum Avenue. In front of you is a sketch of the parking lot. We're not finished with the design. We still have a little more work to do. But I wanted to bring this up tonight just as a discussion and be able to move forward here so that we can build this summer if you so choose.
We have a motion.
So moved. I was first, Sam was second.
I'll be the judge of that. I don't know. I think Sam was first and you're second. Any discussion? Call it.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Next item, I'd like to ask for permission to request bids for Public Works vehicles trucks as budgeted for 2015. There's 2 trucks, one in wastewater and one in water treatment.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Call it.
Who was the second?
Thank you.
Tom.
Dobb.
Yes.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Next item, I'd like to ask for permission to construct a new 7-foot wide sidewalk along the north side of East K Street and adjacent to the Morton High School property. I will highlight this was an item that was discussed as a safety concern from the village as part of the site plan review process with the school. What I intend to do with this is the village would intend, or we would intend to do all the prep work, form, and we would probably hire a contractor. There's a lot of concrete work there to just pour the concrete there, which would be less than $20,000 at this point. I have a few proposals in hand, so I'd like to ask for your permission to move forward with that.
So moved.
Second.
Sam was second. Any discussion? Call it.
Hare.
Yes.
Herman.
Yes.
Kaufman.
Yes.
Newhouse.
Yes.
Belsley.
Yes.
Dobb.
Yes.
Next item in your packets is the Public Works recap for the month of March. And lastly, just want to give you an update. Trustee Newhouse requested an update, and it is that time too, on the status of the downtown plaza. I did put that together today. Didn't have enough time to get it in the packet, but I did distribute that, and I'll just kind of summarize where we're at here. I've been working with Bruce Brown from Farnsworth. First item is the site plan. We should have a lot of stuff this week to come in for review. Some of those things are the preliminary site grading plan, the entry arch designs in progress, working on a lot of the materials like the stone and how those incorporate into the design. And then soil borings have been ordered to finalize the design for the building and some of those items that need soil borings done. As far as the building, I have received the preliminary layout for that. They continue to work on that. Currently, we're working on a building that will be able to be heated, throughout the winter time. So that's something we're working on and trying to finalize the cost estimate for that and how that incorporates into everything. Third item is the water feature. This is probably the tougher item of here to make sure that this all works and blends with the design. We're working with commercial irrigation, and they're actually going to build a small scale for Farnsworth and us to review and kind of show how the water moves over it and how that interacts with the whole plaza. Site lighting, that's another big item that we're working on. Should have some stuff this week. Playground equipment, Cunningham Recreation is doing that work, and I would say in the next 2 to 3 weeks we should have that finalized. Items to still be completed. Obviously, plaza name is something that we've been going back and forth, Bruce and I, with Farnsworth. Working on the donor pavers with EDC to get that all in order. Then we got some Veterans Memorial stuff. We'll be working with Trustee Dobb here to get some of that information incorporated into the design. So with that, entertain any questions or comments. Still moving forward.
I could add a little bit to that. I checked on the funding, and I've been advised by EDC that they now have pledges of $875,000. As you may recall, we were up to about $825, but the Chamber of Commerce is going to put $50,000 up toward the project. We've collected about $500,000 of it. The reason we haven't collected the rest is because the large donors wanted to do it in 3 pieces, and we have every hope that we're going to get the rest of that money. I asked EDC about a final drive to get that last 125, and they're of the opinion, and I have to agree, that once people see action, that it's really going forward, that a lot more money will come out. So what Brian Anderson is planning to do is launch another drive sort of concurrent with our groundbreaking so we can get a little publicity out of it.
Great.
Just one comment, Your Honor, and Mr. Loudermilk. I think I was the person who originally raised the question about the naming because of the shopping center being called Morton Plaza. See, they no longer call themselves Morton Plaza. It's Morton Village Center, I think it says on the sign. So the requirement, I think, to change the name from Morton Plaza has disappeared, and more a question of is there something that's preferable? But I am perfectly comfortable with maintaining the original name of Morton Plaza unless the trustees choose, or someone in the Economic Development Council chooses to pursue otherwise. But I think we no longer have a conflict.
And I put that on there mainly, obviously, as you see in there, we're working on the entry arch design
Right.
and some of those things. So at some point, that name will be up
Right.
there. So
Yes.
we'll have to start working that into that. But we have a little time. But
I have to confess to a preference to work the word veterans into the name some way. Veterans Memorial or Morton Veterans Memorial or something like that.
And I think that'd be very satisfactory.
But oddly enough, I have received 2 or 3 suggestions. We ask the public and we get nothing back. So I think we ought to make another push for that, and then this group has got to get together and pick a name.
And then the estimated groundbreaking is again when?
we're talking about July.
July, okay.
There's still a lot of coordination to
Right,
do. So
understood.
I say that as tentative.
Okay.
We got some other projects going on downtown that we're trying to
Yep.
incorporate. We have a big, not to take focus off of this, but even with this parking lot going, doing a lot of work on Washington, we have our long-term control structure going in on Main. There's a lot of coordination that we want to get this right. So, but we're still shooting for,
I think it's good.
Going out for bid, 1st of June.
I
so
would say July, going out for bid, somewhere in there is my.
So maybe
hope at this
awarding
point.
it in August or end of July.
Yeah, I hate to commit. I mean, we're still talking midsummer
Okay.
is the target right now. So a lot of work to tie together.
Thank you.
Any other questions for Craig? Do you have anything else, Craig?
That is all I have tonight, Your Honor. Thank you.
Planning and zoning. Trustee Belsley.
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Trustee Dobb.
Nothing this evening.
Trustee Hare.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Herman.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Trustee Kaufman.
Couple items, a reminder that we have the yard waste going on till the 26th of April. And please don't leave anything outside the fence. And then we also have the bulky item pickup the week of April 27th to May 1st, and it'll be on your normal scheduled pickup. And the items have to be out by 6 o'clock. And large items could be such as doors, windows, mattresses, furniture, carpet, wood scraps, bundles cut less than 5 feet and 50 pounds, no more than 50. And items that you can't put out are like tires, paint, batteries, appliances, and any hazardous waste or yard waste. And we might remind the citizens appliances can be dropped off at Grimm's office. And we are going to have a hazardous waste this summer, so please save your oil, gas, solvents. There is going to be a place to get rid of that, but we don't want it in the bulky item week. This is for the big items. So anything that can fit in a garbage can or a bucket, that's not bulky. So and that'll be, again, the week of April 27th to May 1st. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you. Trustee Newhouse.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
I'm saying that with a flourish because I don't get to say that too many more times.
One more time, Your Honor.
I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Belsley.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.